Florida State's quarterback of the future recently got his 5-star status in the final rankings update of the 2024 recruiting cycle. So Florida State has now added a 5-star QB in Luke Kromenhoek, the first 5-star quarterback signing for Florida State since Jameis Winston. Now, granted, his 5-star status is just according to the On3 rankings, but even on 247, he finished number 35 in the country. So just 3 spots away from being a 5-star, I'm calling him a 5-star, especially when you consider the way he just straight climbed these ranks. His growth and surge in the rankings has been nothing short of incredible, really. A lot of people don't realize Luke was at one point a completely unranked prospect. He even used to line up as a safety/backup quarterback for his high school. When he committed to Florida State in March of 2022, he was still only a 3-star prospect. So scrolling through the 247 ranking history for him, in November of 2022, he was ranked number 544 in the country. So definitely a superstar type of rise, climbing over 500 spots. He got his offer after coming to Florida State for a workout, and Mike Norvell offered him after seeing him in person. Mike even commented on that fact on National Signing Day last month, where he said, before he had all the rankings and things, we already saw something special in Luke. Now, over time, a lot of other programs did as well. He held offers from Florida, Tennessee, Ole Miss, Penn State made a big push for him. Georgia ended up making a big push for him. Georgia even actually called him on signing day trying to flip him from Florida State. So by the time it was all said and done, he was a very highly touted prospect that several of the top programs in the sport wanted. He even competed at the Elite 11 quarterbacks competition back in the summer, where he competed against the best of the best in the class and actually finished 3rd overall in that competition. He was even deemed the quarterback with the most upside, and that's very high praise when stacked up with competition like that, especially, again, after coming from playing a safety/backup quarterback in high school. Luke finished the cycle as one of the top signal callers in the country and then backed it up with a fantastic senior season for Benedictine Military School by throwing 31 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions. His potential is pretty nuts. He has an absolute cannon of an arm and can be mobile and use his legs to get out of trouble in the pocket when needed. I think he's the perfect Mike Norvell prototype at quarterback. I feel like Luke has the skill set and build coming in at 6'4", 185 pounds to execute a Mike Norvell offense in a big way. Landing a quarterback with this kind of talent and potential is huge, especially when landing him from the high school ranks rather than getting him out of the transfer portal like Florida State's last few starting quarterbacks. And granted, it's worked well. Jordan Travis turned into a Florida State legend, and I'm actually really excited about DJU in 2024. But landing and developing a quarterback out of high school isn't something Florida State has done in quite some time. It's something we haven't seen at all yet under Mike Norvell. Now you bring in a guy who seems to be just tailor-made for the offense that Mike likes to run, and on top of that, you get his full college career to try to develop him and then turn him into an elite college quarterback while maintaining some stability in your program and at the most important position on the field. Luke excites me as a prospect for sure. I think he'll have a great career at Florida State, and we're all kind of counting on it, right? But what excites me most about this situation is Mike Norvell's evaluations. Again, an unranked prospect who played safety and backup quarterback at the time of his offer. And now he's a 5-star quarterback, top player in the country, wanted by everybody, deemed the quarterback with the highest upside out of anybody in the country. And when you think about it, this isn't the first time we've seen this either. Mike Norvell has had some crazy evals out of the portal as well. Guys like Trey Benson and Johnny Wilson. Those weren't guys that every program in the country was fighting to get. Trey Benson was actually coming off a pretty bad knee injury at the time, and I played like 2 snaps at Oregon. Now both of those guys will be drafted to the NFL here in April. At this point, I'm just looking at it all like, if Mike Norvell wants him, I'm good with it. Because Mike has shown that he's an elite talent evaluator and earned that trust. And it pretty much always pays off in a big way. And I expect us to see the same thing unfold here with Luke Kromenhoek and his time at Florida State. The now 5-star quarterback is already enrolled and on campus. He was an early enrollee, so he was actually even part of bowl practices as Florida State prepared for the Orange Bowl back in December. He's currently with the rest of the team going through tour duty workouts and then eyeing spring camp. I can't wait to see him get some burn in the Garnet and Gold spring game in April and hopefully give us a glimpse into something special for the future of the program. Again, you got to love adding a 5-star quarterback to the roster, and you got to love an elite evaluation from your head coach. Florida State is in good hands moving forward in multiple ways. And if you agree, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel for all things Florida State football, recruiting, portal updates, conference realignment, all that fun stuff. Definitely want to make sure you're subscribed and in the loop. We'll talk soon, and as always, go Noles.